everybody, Venom001 here with another commentary on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Today I'm bringing you Harvest Day. Started on the second base here because we were the only 4 people in the game at the start, and we just ran up and took the first base pretty quickly without resistance. But then a whole bunch of guys joined and we had a bit of a fight on our hands for the second base. As you might notice, they've changed the second base location on Harvest Day up to the small farm that was usually a good place to set up when attacking the crates that were just up above where that single-story red building is, you can see up ahead of me. I preferred bringing my tank up on the left-hand side here rather than going up the right-hand side where that narrow road is and all the trees. It's a lot easier to focus on the enemy in the wide open spaces on this side. You do expose yourself a bit, there's not much cover, but I got Constantius repairing me here and doing a good job of it, keeping me alive. As you can see, I like to use the third person view when I'm in the tanks. Got the alternate fire on now, so I've got my secondary gun. It's a good thing to have in the tanks. Vehicle armor is also probably a good bet. A lot of RPGs. These guys are getting rather close to me. I'm not really paying attention to the up close. I'm looking down range a bit more. So I've got Constantius in there and he's taking care of that sniper that snuck up real close to us. Watch out for C4 being lobbed at you and that kind of stuff. So yeah, you might be thinking a bit of a spawn kill going, but we were getting sniped pretty much constantly, so I just got pissed off and brought the tank straight up and decided, buggy his mate, I'm just going to get yous up here. I'm not going to let you set up and just snipe us on the approach all the time. As you can see, we take a bit of a countermeasure later on when this tank blows up. I'm getting whacked left and right by rockets here, a lot of Gustavs and RPGs coming my way. It's going to be a short video, this one. I had a bit of an audio sync issue with the rest of the file, which was a bit of a shame because I had quite a good run later on. That last base up there, they've made it really opened up at the back of that. You can get right around the back of the enemy, which is surprising considering I was mentioning the other day how they've kind of stopped that sort of thing. They seem to have opened Harvest Day up particularly a lot more than the rest of the other maps. Around the back of that last base, you can pretty much get up on their back hill and sit around behind them a lot of the match. There's a couple of sneaky ways to get up the right hand side, yeah, be right hand side. You can go all the way around and get up there. Still liking the AT4 at the moment, kind of preferring that over everything else at the moment. They've improved it quite a bit, it's a lot better than it used to be. So we're all set up behind this bloody wreckage of the tank, but the problem is those tank wreckages do disappear on you, so you can't really set up behind them for too long. And someone's just got to put a rocket into one and could probably kill you on the splash damage, and it will take away your cover. So I've fallen all the way back here now just to give everybody a bit of a spawn spot, make sure we don't go and lose our place here and have to run all the way back up. So Apache's brought in the smoke now to counter those snipers. Best thing you can do on a wide open map like this. As you can see, it comes in really handy when we're maneuvering across the map. So I'd suggest bringing us at least one smoke guy in. I think Aussie ends up bringing some smoke in as well. But if you're going to bring your smoke in, you might want to put your grenade upgrade on. It gives you an extra couple of 40mm grenades to use. So it's a good thing to have that. You have 4 smoke grenades instead of just the 2 that you usually get. But you got your ammo crate there, so you'll be able to put down ammo and pretty much constantly spam the smoke. Smoke spamming is not a great idea if you're not in a squad. If you're just doing it on your own, if you're just spamming out the smoke, you might end up pissing off your teammates because you're obscuring the view. See, we're using it tactically to move. We're not just spamming into the base. We're trying to, move up closer to the crates. We're putting it onto the crates. But I've seen players that just spam it everywhere. They'll just, wherever they please, they'll just put the smoke down. That could be a bit of a problem, especially inside buildings and close quarter areas. It's just obscures the view too much. So I'd only really use it in a wide open area. So we're all coming in here. Bloody snipers are sitting up the back and just waiting for us to go onto the crate. I'm using the XM8 compact at the moment. Kind of, taking a little break from the G3 and the M14. I've been using them pretty much non-stop since the patch came out. This video is going to be wrapping up soon. I managed to get in here because of the smoke and light the crate. I'm falling back, making sure I get back behind cover. This is what I'm talking about, where you light the crate and defend it. Alright, you don't have to put your C4, you don't have to use your C4 quads or your C4 UAVs. All you have to do is get yourself in a position to cover the crate. Easiest way to do that is to clear the enemy out on your approach. Make sure you've got no one flanking your left and right. Move in as a unit. Don't move in singly. Like, I make a run sometimes for the crate, but I know I've always got my mates behind me. As a spawn point, as a defense, you know, they're going to cover my back when I'm running on the crate. And remember to always clear your base out when you've taken the crates. You always have some lingerers. Like, I'll catch one over here in a second. He's trying to hide behind us and get a few of us as we're spawning again. So, short and sweet video there. I couldn't salvage the rest of this video, which is unfortunate because it was a good run. But I'll catch you again next time. Thanks for watching.